just about set for football. Blake Groupie is ready to get us started.
And off we go from MetLife Stadium.
And able to get this out to the 25.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
Play action. Now Taylor. And it'll be brought down by the Colts.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. How about the defense there trying to set the tone on the very first play of the game?
Yeah, there's a little bit of a glow here tonight because they brought the heat right out of the gate. What a good job establishing a tone for this one.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
Apparently this defense has come to play. A sack and a run stuff behind the line on the first 2 plays.
Yeah, I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long.
Fields changing the play. He'll try and do this himself. Running free at the 45. And down to the 27-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
Off play action, Fields.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
222.
They'll give the Hall.
He's able to get 4 back on the run, but now they'll have to find something here on 3rd and about 14.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. He'll try and do this himself.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least if they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. This one completes out of Pierce.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That's good for 28 yards. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
That's to his tight end, Tyler Warren.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Again at 13 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor.
And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Throwing Jones. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that he can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
And Taylor, I don't think he got there. No, he did not. Unable to break free, and he's marked short.
Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st.
It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on 4th down. Now Jones. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
3-19, get that.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack. This now a 3rd and 4. Now Fields. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They snap it to Fields. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
Here we go. 3-19, get that.
Fields now to throw. Open man is the tight end, Mason Taylor. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a 1st.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now it's Fields. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 1st and goal at the 1.
That's another Jet.
They'll run with Hall. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall punching it in from a yard away. And the Jets post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that makes the score 7-0. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in the field goal range. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Looking to throw. Jones. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And a Colts first down.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
First down, Colts.
They go play action here on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jermaine Johnson credited with that sack. Defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Just the one touchdown in that first half, 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I established the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
From the 27, Jones. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Jermaine Johnson able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Third down and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That is caught. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Josh Downs, 79 yards. And the Colts are an extra point away from evening this one up. Groupie able to add the PAT. And we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
From the 29, here's second down and 5. Fields. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
Here we go. Right.
From the gun on third down, Fields. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on fourth down? And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation, but they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Hey, King, 331, 331. Good night.
Ball again on 2nd down. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Go.
And here we go on 4th down, Fields. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd and 5. A give for Taylor running right side. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 70 yards rushing here for Taylor. He's got a first down. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
19, Tiger, 19, go check, go check.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here now, 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Jones. He's into the secondary. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tyler Warren. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. A point after, good by Groupie. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, That may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Back to throw. Fields. Connecting with Johnson.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. They got exactly what they wanted there. Out route, catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
And I have to criticize defense here because you know the situation. You want to keep them inbounds and have the clock run. So I'm sitting on the outside portion of the field and not letting them throw an out route. Throw anything inside and I'll make the tackle. An out route? That's not the way you're supposed to play it.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
4th down. Fields has to have this one. Into space at the 45. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58. Hey, 551. Said hi.
All eyes on Fields. This ball caught by Mechie.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Who dumps this one off here to Hall?
And that absolutely cannot happen. Just a gain of a yard in this situation, you've got to get chunks of yardage. Otherwise, the defense, very happy with what you're doing.
He's got room at the 30.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 23.
Now Fields. Now he'll tuck this and run.
He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. And as the 2 teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Here comes 2nd down at 5. Here's Fields.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Oh, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
He'll try to do it himself. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allow him to convert on 4th and long. This one came right down to the wire. And CD, they had that one final chance to try to navigate their way into the end zone, but couldn't get it done to avoid the loss.
Yeah, and how about the defense there? Because while they had one final look at the end zone, the defense made sure they knew what they were doing on the last play, executed it flawlessly, and no flags. Because remember, if there's a defensive penalty, there's one play left in the game that the offense gets. They didn't allow that to happen.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports from MetLife Stadium. Good night, everybody.